Thousands of auto workers walking out of the factory and onto the picket line, striking after their demands to the big three automakers weren't met. This is a live look at some of those workers picketing right now. Across the nation, people are receiving texts claiming they have an unpaid toll bill. I just got one yesterday. However, like most scams, it's not what it seems. There's 2.5 years left in the county's contract with ShotSpotter. The device has drawn controversy all across the country, but Sheriff Davis says here in Macon, it's already having a positive impact. I also called Commissioner Paul Bronson, who's over this area 7 times, to talk about what's happening here. He didn't get back to me. As we reported earlier, former District Attorney David Cook is also taking a hard stance against the machines. While in office, he railed against convenience stores that offered gas with a side of gaming. I have to give a shout out. The woman who took home the Best of Show ribbon is actually from right here in Bonaire, so a round of applause from her. But I've got everybody's favorite photographer, Perry Smith, behind the camera, and we're going to walk over here so I can introduce you to a group that I met a little bit ago. They are the Crossroads Quilt Guild, and they're from right here in Perry. They're actually raffling off this beautiful blue quilt. But one of the other cool things they're doing, so when you're inside this building, they have live demos going on, but these ladies, they don't just have a live demo going on, it's interactive. They let you stitch your own, help me out, Miss Wheeler, what's it called again?
String block.
String block. So I'm gonna sit down and give it a whirl. Y'all, I've never sewed before, but in the spirit of the Georgia National Fair, I've got to try to do something that I've never done before. So we only have a couple seconds left, so you're gonna watch me try to put okay, I'm on the foot pedal. I'm gonna sit the mic down. And I'm going to try one hand here.
And you just keep the edge right there.
Keep the edge right there. I just press down.
Press down.
Oh, and we're going. All right, live from the Georgia National Fair. Brittany is inside the Miller Murphy Howard building sewing. We'll see y'all later. I've been here for about 30 minutes and trucks have been steadily rolling in as they get ready to receive the locations of where they're going to head out into this neighborhood. Greg, the memorial is still up for 16-year-old Carmelo Early, who was shot and killed in front of this store exactly 4 weeks before 2 men were shot and killed here last night. It is a big day. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It's Inauguration Day, and you saw it there. It is a weather-worn day because today, Gary, is the calm before the snowstorm. Our morning starts right here at the Capitol, where the next big political story is unfolding. WGXA has been tracking Helene since it made landfall in Florida last night, making its way into Georgia and our area in the early morning hours. After Meta announced last week that the company would no longer use fact checkers, Facebook and Instagram users ponder what getting on their social media apps will now look like and what responsibilities are being placed on them as users. June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and as we approach the end of the month, WGXA wants to have a conversation about men's mental health. Now, the purpose of this month is to increase awareness and encourage men to prioritize their mental health. With over 3,000 followers, Mullis made this Facebook page in remembrance of a young Macon mom who went missing and was later found dead. I am about 25 feet up in the air on a pirate ship. It's not the type of place you would typically find me, but I'm not by myself. I am joined by Anthony Murcia. He's the captain of this ship. This watch party is actually set up on a football field tonight as Governor Kemp put the ball back into the hands of voters to move him down the field and back on that ballot, and that's exactly what they did. I just want to let you at home know this store is open even though their overhead lights are off. They turned those lights off when we set up our cameras. Just sat down with the Forsyth City Manager Janice Hall, and she tells me that she and Police Chief Eddie Harris have mutually agreed that he will be retiring early. Now, I specifically asked Hall if this was due to any dispute or conflict between the two of them, and she says no. I do have a little brother. He knew that I would lay down
you were a bully?
Not to fight
So
me. I was going to win. Oh, for sure. I can't say all the things on camera because my mom watches, but my brother, he knows. I feel like I shouldn't look at the camera. I have never seen Purple Rain, so I don't.
Well, you're not by yourself. I mean, I haven't either, really. So, I mean,
you know, Gary, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect for you to have seen Purple Rain.
Yeah, I'm not, you know me. I'm not the big.
That's not a shock.
I'm not the big movie buff.
Yeah,
so.
that's all the time we have this morning. Rated 1 through 10. Ooh, the pressure is on.
7.
7?
Yeah.
I give it a 10.
Really?
10 out of 10. I may or may not be a fan, but I am not biased.
Yeah. Do that one more time.
Okay.
That's what we need to end on.
That's all the time we have this morning. Thanks for watching. When we're
Exactly right.
outside, that's what the young people say. Did
It's
you know
gonna
that?
come. Mhm.
You knew that?
Yeah, I'm a young person.
Oh. Gosh, silly me, of course. I knew that. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Well, what's it looking like outside, young man? And in a follow-up to a story we brought you Monday, District Attorney Anita R. Howard weighed in on criticism from Byron's police chief over police officer James Carroll's indictment. Macon Bibb's 6-man race for sheriff may be down to 4. A Board of Elections member confirming for WGXA that 2 candidates may be disqualified. It's 6:15, time for some consumer news. Home insurance companies are spying on your house from the sky. And in some cases, this aerial view means you may be dropped from your home insurance policy. Veterans defend our country and protect us from harm, but many of them have been harmed by the same weapons they used to protect us. Consumers and their shopping habits have changed. You know that. And you no longer have to wait until Black Friday or Cyber Monday to find the best deals. Today is a national day of mourning. In the next few hours, the nation's 39th president and Middle Georgia's own Jimmy Carter will be laid to rest. And you're taking a live look at the Capitol Rotunda as the former president lies in state. That'll end in about an hour. I'm very impressed.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
How long have you been doing this?
Professionally for 5 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
'Cause I have been very unprofessionally wrapping gifts for a long time, too.
I'm here to help.
Thank you. I used to volunteer in a haunted house in high school, so I know what's scary and what's not.
Bloody Mary deviled eggs.
Bloody Mary deviled eggs. Now, this
So-
is a family-friendly recipe, so there won't be any of the fun stuff in it.
There's no fun stuff, but the flavors are fun,
That's
so
right.
it'll be okay.